Hello beautiful humans, my name is Taryn and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something that a lot of you seem to like. It's one of my most watched videos on YouTube, and that is picking out my monthly TBR. So today we are picking out my April TBR. Now let's talk funny, super funny, amazing funny things, right? I recorded this on Sunday. And then I went and I looked back before I started editing today. I recorded it in slow motion. My 24-minute video turned into an hour and 40 minutes with no sound, so I couldn't even like speed it up. So you're not really getting a lot of me thinking about my TBR, which I feel like you guys normally get, is me sitting here just being like, what am I gonna read? Because I know what I'm gonna read. I took it down off my shelf. It's hanging out beside me now so that I can just kind of pick it up and show you, but I'm very excited about it. It took me a lot to think about on Sunday, but now you just get to like hear me talk about it, I guess. So that's cool, fun, and fresh, right? Tell me yes. Make me not feel bad, please. All right, so the first book that I have is I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. I am on an Alice Feeney kick right now. I love her books so much. I just listened to Daisy Darker, I think last Friday, and it blew my mind. The way that she writes is just insane. It keeps you captivated. I will say, and I feel this way about all thrillers, that the beginning is kind of slow, but once you hit like that 25% mark, you're like absolutely hooked. This is a small book. I don't particularly know what it's about, but I'm kind of just reading her backlist right now and I'm loving it. So, and I also bought this at like a used bookstore a long time ago and I never read it, and I really need to get through my hardcovers because I have a lot of hardcovers that I just have not read. Next we have Bright Side by Kim Holden. This is one of my 12 challenge books, which was recommended to me by one of my friends. All I know about this is I'm going to sob my eyeballs out, and I just finished Crescent City 2 House of Sky and Breath today and I cried my eyeballs out, but I just know that I'm gonna need a book that like pulls at my heartstrings because I'm trying not to fall into a rut. So I'm reading 2 books right now, and then I'll probably go straight into this so that I can keep feeling something because I don't want to fall into a slump. Don't know anything about it besides I will sob when I read it. It's huge though, like size wise. Like look at it compared to this other book. Wild, right? We're not getting to that one yet because I'm going in size order. Next we have My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. Now I will say the only Grady Hendrix book I have ever read I didn't like, but look at this cover. Is that not giving Stranger Things? I'm kind of obsessed. So I had to read it. I mean, I have to read it. You know, I had to pick it up. I'm pretty sure it's about a girl who gets possessed. And her best friend's trying to get the thing out of her. Giving very first season of Stranger Things, no? Yeah, the Grady Hendrix book that I read while I listened to it was A Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. And I just don't think that I expected it to be a horror. So it really threw me off. Like if you've read that, when they talk about the rats in the basement. Oh, I was literally listening to it on my way to work when I was a high school teacher. So at like 5 o'clock in the morning listening to that, it just like wasn't the vibe. But now I know what I'm getting myself into. So I did pick another hardcover. I picked Evercursed by Corey Ann Haydu. Maybe that could be wrong. What is that hair doing? Y'all just not gonna tell me? It's a standalone fantasy. And that's all I got. I can read you the back because it's like one of the short ones. So this says, once upon a time there were 5 enchanted princesses, 1 witch in search of justice, 1 queen trapped in a glass box, and a quest to find a clock from the oldest, a tear from the saddest, a lock of hair from the most beautiful, a crown from the richest to break the curse. But the kingdom of Ever is under a spell far more threatening than any cast by a witch. I don't know, it sounded like a cute YA fantasy. And now that I'm done with every SJM book that she's, every book that SJM has written. I just need more fantasy in my life, so I figured I'd give this one a try. Again, it's been sitting on my shelf for forever, so gotta pick it up. I then have Quarterback Sneak by Kandi Steiner. I am buddy reading this with one of my best friends this month. This is the third book in the Red Zone Rivals series, and all I know about this is kid on the football, it's football romance, kid on the football team falls for the new coach's daughter. And the daughter has a stripper pole in her dorm. That is what I've gathered from reels and TikToks. We'll see. I love Kandi's writing. It's so easy to read. I will say the first book in this series, which was Fair Catch, that one was like a 3.5 star for me. It was good, but it was just like, nah. Because then I read Blindside first, which is the second one, and Blindside is beautiful, so amazing. I love Clay Johnson. He is top tier book boyfriend. So I do have high hopes for this one. But yeah, Blindside, read Blindside. Next we have To Love Jason Thorne by Ella Maise. I went on a deep dive a long time ago. I'm over it. I went on a deep dive a while ago when I was like really in my romance era. I think I looked up like 3 different tropes. I looked up fake dating, I looked up arranged, forced marriage, and brother's best friend, because those are 3 of my favorite romance tropes. And I remember this one came up. I don't remember what trope. Oh, my brother's childhood friend. Brother's best friend. Cool. It looks cute. I've actually seen a lot of people talk about this, and this has also been on my Kindle library for the longest time, but I wanted the physical copy because it looks cute and I have heard good things about it, so I know I'll want to tab it. Then we have Gild by Raven Kennedy. This is the first book in the Plated Prisoners series. Olivia Reads a Latte here on YouTube, and she also has a Booksta, maybe a TikTok, I don't know, but she said that this gave very much ACOTAR but with a slower burn, and I said add to cart. Absolutely, I need it. So we're gonna start that journey. We are gonna start that journey. Then I have The Worst Best Man by Lucy Score. I am officially going through Lucy Score's back list. Ooh, couldn't think of that word. I would just want to read all of her books. And I was scared because I think a lot of her backlist is in third person, and I am not the biggest fan of third person. Her book Maggie Moves On that she came out with, I think last year, is in third person, and I didn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me, so I've been scared. But I'm done putting it off. I want to read it. I love Lucy Score. I normally love her writing. Maggie Moves On was the only one that fell flat for me, so I've heard good things about this. I think, like, because not a lot of people talk about her backlist, but 2 or 3 people that I trust their recommendations have messaged me and have been like, Taryn, you need to read this one. This one is so good. So yeah, we've got this on the list. Look at her beautiful little baby face. I love her so much. Then we have The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson. This is the 3rd book in the Truly Devious series. This follows Stevie Bell, who is a student that wants to solve the mystery of the Ellingham Academy, which gives very dark academia vibes if you're into that. I will say Truly Devious, I was kind of a little bit bored, but then it really picked up with The Vanishing Stair, so I'm just kind of excited to see who did it and what happened, because I have literally no idea what to believe. So yeah, this one, I'm excited. And then my last physical book that I am putting on my TBR is a big one, and I am so scared to read it. And I know, okay, let me show you what it is. Okay, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is my first time reading Harry Potter, okay, and I can't be mad because the series is however old, right? But I was watching TikToks the other day, and this TikTok came on, and this stupid man ruined all the deaths for me. Okay, he ruined 2, and I'm just hoping that that's all of them. And then I wrote that on my Instagram, and people were like, no, Taryn, 2 is not all that happens, and it starts in book 5, so have fun. So now I'm scared, and it's ginormous. Why are middle school books this big? Who was reading this in middle school? Couldn't be me. 870 pages. This is longer than House of Sky and Breath. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be one of those books that like I read over 2 weeks. Like I'll read 70 pages a day and then read something else on top of it. You know what I mean? But oh my god, I'm so terrified. Who would kill off characters in a middle grades book? The devil. That's who. So those are all of my physical books that I am putting on my TBR. Of course, there'll probably be others because there's like 3 new releases coming out in April. I wrote them down because I already don't remember what they are. Happy Place is one by Emily Henry. I'm so excited for that. I need to pre-order it right now so that I get it the day of. So that I can read it the day of. Happy Place by Emily Henry. King of Pride by Anna Huang. That's the second book in her Kingmaker series, I think is what it's called, which is kind of like a spin-off of her Twisted series. I loved King of Wrath. I loved King of Wrath so freaking much, and I'm very excited for this couple that's going to be in King of Pride. And then Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. You guys know how much I love my angel baby Abby Jimenez. So, sorry, I'm like trying to put my planner away and I know it's just making background noise. So those are physical books. Now let's talk about my Kindle books. Okay, no, I remember what I chose. I chose 2 books accidentally by the same author, but the covers got me because they're so cute, and I've also never read anything by this author, so I guess I'm just really hoping for the best here. So the first one I got is The Co-op by Tarah Dewitt. Like, are you kidding? The cover is freaking adorable. Now, what is this about? Oh, this is Marriage of Convenience. So she has to get married to get her inheritance, and he owns like a construction company, and I think they're trying to like build something together. I don't know. They get married so that he can have her money and she can have him build something. I think that's the gist that I got. I don't want to read the back of it again because I like to go into books blind, okay? So yeah, that's the first one. The other one I chose by her was Funny Feelings, which again with the cover, it's so freaking cute. I don't know what this one is about either. Funny Feelings is a swoony story about friendship, love, and looking for the laugh in life. Sounds cute. Sounds like a cute little rom-com. I'm down for it. I'll get back in my romance mood after I read enough fantasy to make me want to rip my heart out. What else do I do? Libby. My audiobooks for the month. My 2 audiobooks. Which, speaking of audiobooks, really quickly, we're going to get off track. Okay? I started listening to Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune today. Listen to that book. Take out your phone right now. Download Libby if you haven't already. Check out Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. It is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am 50% in. I could not stop listening to it today. I was laughing hysterically. I was literally walking around Target this morning with a stupid grin on my face because it's just so cute. Like, that was within the first 25 minutes. I was walking around like this. I looked annoying, but it was good. Okay, and then the 2 audiobooks that I chose to read, I got from recommendations from my Instagram followers, which if you do not follow me over on Bookstagram, you can find me at Tarynleighreads. I also have a TikTok that I don't really post very often on, but you can follow me over there as well. I'm very active on Instagram, I will say that. And if you ever want to see me sobbing over a book, that's where you should go. But the first book that everyone recommended to me was Thank You for Listening. Okay. Was Thank You for Listening by Julia Whelan. No idea what it's about. Actually, no. I remember looking at it. She's an audiobook recording author, or like an audiobook narrator. That's the word. It says it right here. She's an audiobook narrator, and that's super cool, fun, and exciting. And she's like, I don't know, trying to find her way about her life. I did ask for no spice because, I mean, you guys have seen my facial expressions. I don't hide my facial expressions very well at all. So when I listen to romance books and they have spice in them and I'm like walking around or I'm in the car, first of all, if I'm in the car, you know dang well that people can hear what you're listening to. So if I'm at a stoplight, I turn it down or I have to pause it. And that's so embarrassing because some of these spicy books, Could you imagine listening to that? I can't do it. I can't do it. My face would be as red as my cup. That would be insane. Absolutely not. But some people did say this had like a little bit of spice in it, but I'll be okay with a little bit. Just a little bit of embarrassment. And then the other book. Yeah, The Book of Cold Cases by Simon St. James. There you go. This is about a true crime blogger, and I have been obsessed with true crime lately, like listening to new podcasts. I've also been watching a bunch of YouTube videos, like the interview process. I love to watch those videos. Super exciting. I can't wait to listen to that one. That's gonna be absolutely amazing. I hope. Oh my god, I hope. And that one was recommended by people as well, so that's super cool. That's it. I feel like I went through this very quickly, but it's also because I knew what I was gonna read this month instead of me just sitting around and staring at my bookshelves for hours on end. Like normally I record these videos and they're like 40 minutes long, and this one I'm not even at 20 minutes yet. And that makes me nervous, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. This is still a learning opportunity. I now know what settings my camera needs to be on so that it doesn't record in slow motion. Good fun times, guys. Good fun times, okay? Fun. If you are reading or listening to any of the same books as me, or if you want to read or listen to any of the same books as me, please do so, and comment down below which books you would like to do. Also, if you like wanted to buddy read anything, make sure to message me on Instagram, because then I can like set it up that way. I'm really good at getting back to people on Instagram, so if you ever want to chat, that's where to go. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post. Since I missed last week, I am also going to be posting on Friday, and that's going to be a setting up my room, my bookshelves again, I guess. We were spring cleaning this weekend, and somehow I took all my books down so that I could dust, and then I had to re-put them up a different way. You can come along for that, and it's also kind of a little bit of a book room tour. I don't really know how to go about doing those yet, guys, so you're just gonna have to just go with whatever I did, okay? It's a super fun time though, and my bookshelves are beautiful and they make me so happy. And now I don't have any books on my floor. For a while there I had, my TBR was overflowing, so I had a lot of books on my floor, but I got them all on my shelves, and that makes me so happy. Have a wonderful day, night, week, month, year, and I'll see you guys on Friday, right? Maybe? We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye, beautiful humans.